What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I'm kind of on a time crunch today and I don't really have time to do any complicated coding stuff. So I thought I would scroll through my Replit account and just showcase all the stuff that I'm proud of. So this is a list of a lot of things. It goes for a long time. So I'm just gonna go through the stuff that I like, that I got working, because a lot of it doesn't, and just show you guys, because I got no other ideas. So we'll start with this one. So, this is a file compression algorithm that I am sort of working on when I feel like it. I did just get back from a trip to Idaho, and that lasted about a week. This takes this file and compresses it. So I told some AI, OpenAI, I think it's awesome, but I told it to write an essay about file compression. It compressed it into this, which obviously is not any shorter, so I'm still working on that. Or maybe it is shorter, I don't know. And then it's supposed to decompress it, which isn't it's not quite working. But it works okay. It says 36%. I don't think that's accurate. One second. Oh, it is actually shorter, but not as much shorter as my program says it is. I don't know what I did wrong. I'm just not that good at stuff, so that's kind of neat. How it works is kind of interesting. It finds redundancies.
Nerd alert!
So anyways, onward. Skip past these two onto PyRT. So I'm making a mod of a Python ray tracer that I found. And I'm working on it. It renders really quick for what it does. But hey, look at that, it doesn't work. OpenCV. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows what I did? Doesn't matter, not important. But basically, it's a modified version of a script that I found. It's a little under 200 lines of code, and it just renders images, only spheres. I'm working on that, but yeah, that's PyRT. Onto PyNeural. Now this is a neural network library, Python library that I am working on that I just need to completely start over because it's horrible. I didn't have a great understanding of how neural networks actually work, but you see to click.
Hey, nobody cares!
So this is chess, made entirely with Python and Pygame. I'm sure it's not that complicated to some people, but I like it. I think it's cool. You see we've got all our stuff there. And it's actually not that much code. It's only a little over 500 lines of code for chess, so I'd say that's pretty good. But if I come over to the output tab here, you see we have chess. So I can't move the white pieces again. But I can move the black pieces. And it's pretty cool. How it works is I have different classes for every piece. And each one just, basically all it does is finds the moves available for that piece. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to do it, but I just didn't feel like that. And then I create a board here, which is just a giant array of all the pieces. And then here's the game loop. Here's the game loop. That just checks everything, and so it's pretty cool. Then there's this. So I learned about this algorithm, the wave function collapse, a long time ago. And this is my first successful attempt at actually doing it. It's got 4 different tile types that are grass, dirt, stone, air, and then there is wall in there, but I'm not using that because it just doesn't work that well. But if I hit run here, and if I haven't broken it over the course of making it, you can see it does work. It procedurally generates a world, and it's incredibly slow. This one, kind of stupid, but it's a test of thrust vectoring control systems. So if I ever were to build a model rocket that could use thrust vectoring, that is turning the engine to turn the rocket, this is just making sure that I can actually write code to control it. And it has a 3-dimensional, I call it a physics engine. It's just incrementing some numbers by some numbers every single time, but I think it's cool. And if you look at the numbers here, I'll do some fancy editing here to show you what's actually going on, but it's just trying to get those headings to 0. And it is slowly accomplishing that. Just not very quickly. But I do have it started, I believe, completely upside down, which isn't really ideal either. Well, I just finished recording, and then realized OBS Studio hasn't been recording for the past half hour. So, yeah, I'm gonna just redo a couple of things. Starting with this one. This is a game that I'm working on. It's based off of the Portal games, if you couldn't tell. If you haven't played the Portal games, highly recommend you play them. They're awesome. They're my favorite game series I think I've ever played. As for this, it's a work in progress. There's some flicker when you walk through the portals. The objects don't quite look right. Yeah, it needs some work. I was gonna actually have this video be about this game and just me working on it, but I don't have the time because this is on a deadline for a school project and I kind of just have to get it done. So, anyways, full credit for these portals goes to Brackeys, I don't know. Card in the corner if you're on PC, link in the description if you're on mobile. He does good tutorials. I like him. But he made these portal effects. I am simply improving upon them, giving them support for objects that don't work, and different teleportation that doesn't work, and different shapes that do work. This is gonna be a full game in, a few years when I get smart enough to actually make it work, right? Why am I bouncing? There we go. Until then, just hold tight. Expect another video on this one soon. If you couldn't tell, it's in very early stages of development right now. So, yeah, I'll do more videos on this in the future, for sure. Just not right now, because, like I said, I'm on a deadline. Now I have to go back into Minecraft, because that part got deleted too, apparently. Thanks for watching, guys. This is a really stressful video to make. It shouldn't have been, but it was. I really do appreciate you watching this. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.